Hey everyone, Tenja here. Well, we had the new patch hit this week, and I gotta say I've had a pretty good time. A lot of the repeatable world stuff isn't in it yet, but I really like the way they set up the rare bosses. They now give a little emote before they spawn. That gives you a little time to travel over to them, and they don't instantly get nuked down anymore, which is really nice. Another thing that's kinda neat is the world quests reset on a daily basis down there. But with the caverns going, I have not got nearly as many time walkings as I would have liked to have done, so I only got one character leveled up, and that was my druid this week. It is my first druid, so that's a big plus. And on top of all that, I did make it to my weekly farms, so let's check them out. So I started my week off pretty normal. I headed over to Siege of Orgrimmar, I set the difficulty level to Mythic, and I worked my way back to Garrosh Hellscream, and got attempt number 3 on this character for the Tusks of Mannoroth. I didn't see him drop, so I'll probably be in here again next week. Up next, I figured I'd try my luck for the weapon, the Scythe of the Unmaker, so I headed over to Antorus the Burning Throne. I set the raid difficulty to Mythic because I need the red scythe yet, and it only drops in Mythic. I worked my way back, took down Argus the Unmaker, and I got attempt number 58 on the Scythe of the Unmaker. But I had no luck getting it, so I will be back here next week and hopefully my luck changes. So after striking out in my first 2 raids, I figured I'd head over to Mythic Nighthold and get attempt number 49 in on the Hellfire Infernal mount. So I worked my way back to Gul'dan, took him out, and struck out on another mount this week. So I'll be back here next week and hopefully my luck changes for the better. So I only had 1 raid to go, and that was Aldir. So I headed up there, worked my way back to Yaxaron, and that gave me attempt number 44 on Mimiron's head. I still didn't see it, so I'll be back here next week, and hope my luck is a little better. Up next was my 5-man Mythics from Battle for Azeroth. So like normal, I headed over to Freehold first. I worked my way to the end boss, and I got attempt number 50 on the Mount Sharkbait. And again, I had no luck on this, so this is another one I'll have to come back to next week. So striking out in Freehold, I headed over to King's Rest. There I made my way in, worked my way back to the boss, took him down, and got attempt number 42 on the Mount Tombstalker. I didn't see this one drop this week, so I'll be back here next week also. So after striking out in Freehold and King's Rest, the only 5-man Mythic I had left was the Underrot. So I flew over there, worked my way back to the end boss again, and got attempt number 14 on the Mount Underrot Crawg. I didn't have any luck on it, so I'll be back here again next week also. So with everything else done, the only thing I had left was the Pandarum world bosses. I started off with Nalik because I'm doing the solo farm on him, and Shah I'm doing the multi-character farm on. So I headed over there, waited 10-15 minutes. He finally spawned and I got my kill. That gave me attempt number 220 on the Mount Thundering Cobalt Cloud Serpent. I didn't see it drop this week. Hopefully it's not too much longer on this one, but until I get it I'll keep coming back. So the last thing I had to do was my multi-character farm. I normally do this on 13 characters, 1 of each class, and I do it every week. I've been concentrating on the Shah of Anger with this farm, so let's take a look and see how I did this week.
Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike! Your rage sustains me. Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike! Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike! Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike! Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike!
Well, Finally, after 328 attempts, the reins of the heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent drop. And I couldn't be more ecstatic. I don't have to come over here and do this anymore. And the only real disappointment is this is another Cloud Serpent. But at least I don't have to come over here and do this anymore. And just in case you're wondering, this week's transmog is Blackhand's Battle Gear. To farm this up, you'll have to go to High Mall and Blackrock Foundry, because the set is divided up between the two of them. But at our current level, it's pretty easy to do. It'll just require a little time investment on your part. But hey, if you got something this week, tell me about it in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can click on subscribe. I'm gonna send a hi out to my best friend, and y'all take care.